Hi, Erin. Welcome to your goal setting lessons. This is lesson 1, identify strengths and needs. Are you ready to learn how to set some goals? Let's begin. But first, there are 2 rules for these lessons. I need you to make sure that you have your ears turned on, they're listening, your eyes are on the screen. Also, I need to make sure that your thinking brain is on and you're ready to say or point to your answers. All right, you're ready. Let's begin. You will learn about goal setting in these lessons. It's important to learn about goal setting so that you can be independent and successful at school. Welcome to your goal setting lessons. There are 3 parts to goal setting lessons. Listen to me first. Part 1 is set a goal. Part 2 is make a plan, and part 3 is adjust the plan. Read it with me this time. Part 1 is set a goal. Part 2 is make a plan, and part 3 is adjust the plan. Say it by yourself this time. Part 1, set a goal. Part 2, make a plan, and part 3 is adjust the plan. Nice work. For the next 3 days, you'll be working on part 1, set a goal. When you are setting a goal, you ask yourself the question, what is my goal? Read it with me. What is my goal? Read it by yourself this time. What is my goal? What question do you ask yourself when you are setting a goal? Is it A, what is my goal, or B, what is my plan? Erin, make your selection now. Did you say A, what is my goal? The answer is A, what is my goal? Great job. When you were taking your probe before today, you didn't really know how to set a behavior goal. You didn't know what question you ask yourself, but now you do. What question do you ask yourself when you set a goal? Is it A, what is my dream? B, what is my goal? Or C, what is my problem? Make your selection now. Point to B. B is the correct answer. What is my goal? Nice job. A goal is something you want to achieve or a target to meet. At school, some examples of goals might be to eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. Or I will speak respectfully to adults and peers. You might notice that you already speak respectfully to adults and peers, so that may not be a goal you work on. Maybe you're working on a goal like this, eliminating distractions and remaining focused on your work. And you might notice that this symbol comes up a lot in your lessons and on your probe. So I would pay attention and make sure that you're ready and pick the answers that have to do with what we are talking about in your lesson. Now it's time to set your behavior goal based on your strengths and needs. So first of all, what are strengths? Strengths are tasks or actions that you do well. Read it with me. Strengths are tasks or actions you do well. Read it by yourself this time. Strengths are tasks or actions that you do well, and we have a thumbs up for strengths. So here's some examples of strengths that you might have in a classroom. I keep my hands to myself. I listen to my teacher and raise my hand to answer. And I'm a good friend. There may be others. I would like for you to think about it right now and name 2 tasks or actions that you do well. You can think of other strengths, or you can use the ones I've given you here. Make your selections now. Be sure you're naming 2 strengths. Did you have a chance to name them? You can pause the video or continue on. To set your behavior goal, consider your strengths and needs. Next, we're talking about what are needs. Needs are tasks or actions you can improve on or get help with. Read it with me this time. Needs are tasks or actions you can improve on or get help with. Read it by yourself this time. Great job. Here are some examples of needs. I need to speak respectfully to adults and peers. I need to eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. There may be others. Now I would like for you to name one task or action that you need help with. You can use an example that I've given you here, or you can think of others. Make your selection now. Did you have a chance to name a need? If you need more time, pause the video. If not, let's continue on. When you see this question on your probe later, you're going to start to notice that some things are going to be very repetitive. You're going to start seeing them a lot. So what do you want to do to improve your behavior? Would you choose A, eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work? B, start my work right away or stay on task until my work is finished? Or C, be a responsible student by following directions and doing my work quickly, quietly, and with good quality without disrupting the class? Which choice, based on your lessons so far and what we've discussed, makes the most sense? Please make your selection now. Point to A. Eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. This is what we've been discussing. Remember we talked about the symbol? This is a guy with a magnifying glass. He's very focused on work. Let's review those 3 parts of goal setting. Say them with me. Part 1, set a goal. Part 2, make a plan. Part 3, adjust the plan. Let's review what the goal is. A goal is something you want to achieve or a target to meet. Read it with me. A goal is something you want to achieve or a target to meet. And let's review about strengths and needs. Strengths are tasks or actions you do well. Thumbs up for strengths. Read it for me. Thumbs up for strengths. Needs are tasks or actions you can improve on or get help with. Read it with me. Needs are tasks or actions you can improve on or get help with. Read it by yourself this time. Arms up for help. Okay, let's go ahead and take your probe. Please remember that everything we are discussing in your lessons will have something to do with your probe. So you'll start to see the same symbols and the same language. Think about your behavior goal. All right, go ahead and take your probe.